Hello, and welcome to Satisfactory. Okay, let me stop moving so we can actually pay attention to what's going on over here. We have 8 impure nodes over here, and we're going to be turning it into iron motors. How, you might ask? So right over here on the right side, you can see what we're going to be doing. I did a lot of boring stuff off screen, and we ended up finding both the recipes that we need. That means we need nothing else. We just need iron to make motors. Well, it is complicated. It's probably the most complicated thing we've done so far, but it's not. Okay, it's very simple. It's just more of what we've been doing all this time. Okay, here's the plan. This back area over there, that's what we're going to be using for the smelting. So all the smelting is going to happen over there and nowhere else. Got it? Understood? Good. This blueprint over here takes in 120 raw ore and just turns it into, well, what's it called? Ingots. And the way the math is going to work over here is that each of these blueprints can take in 2 of these miners. So we are going to need a merger right about here. Just connect this one. Oh my god, the curved mode of belts is so good. I love it. Let me quickly grab some power. Why am I powering it up? Because I like to see stuff work as I build it. Alright, so we can just build another one over there. Let's copy this merger, make sure it points the right way, and place it down.
1 hour later.
Okay, so this is basically all the iron smelting that we're gonna need for now, because we don't really have any more iron. In the future, when we upgrade our miners, or well, when we use a better iron recipe, we'll just be able to expand this smelting array backwards when that happens. Until then though, all of these combined do make 480 iron ingots per minute. That is actually the perfect amount for all of our needs. There we go. So that should be the final smelters working. Great. Now all of our smelters are working and we can actually focus on the next part. Oh my god, here I am trying to try different like belt things and whatnot because this one isn't connecting for some reason, and I realize I actually messed up when placing the constructor. It's kind of just one bit too far off. So let's get rid of this and fix it. Wait a second. I completely forgot. Bro, I completely forgot. We have like vertical mergers and splitters now. Yeah, so we can just connect this over here and it's done over here at the top. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just do the same over here on the other side. Why is this side so much easier to do than that one? What's going on? The left constructors that I placed on top are actually slightly shifted. What's the right? Wait a second. I like that. I really do like that. I keep trying to do things like in a difficult way, and I keep forgetting that we have infinite nudge now. So I can just move things wherever I want and they will fit. And this can connect over there. And that's the output. That's this done. I like this. This is very lively. It's alive. It feels alive as well. All right. So it doesn't matter how great we make it if it doesn't work. Let's try. Let's take it out for a test drive. We are going to make 2 sets of these for the rods. And yes, I'm going to be going overkill. Wait, I just had an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a continued set of this blueprint without these input and output nodes, so I can extend it whenever possible. Well, whenever needed. Also, I'm not really sure about calling it 8xc. If you can think of a better naming convention, please let me know, because I am not able to come up with anything right now. By the way, the next few minutes of recording is messed up, so this is me doing a voiceover after the fact. Also, if you could subscribe, that would help a lot. Thank you. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to be going a little bit overkill. So that means we're going to have 16 constructors over here making the rods, and then we're also going to have 16 for the screws. There's not really a reason for me to go overkill, but why not? The reason I'm going overkill is because sooner or later we need to expand this factory. So we might as well, go above and beyond our capabilities right now, since our only limiting factor is iron. I was also having a lot of trouble actually getting these blueprints to connect with each other. I'm pretty sure there have been some fixes since I recorded this, but I ended up connecting them manually for now. Oh yeah, and there was also this weird bug with the conveyor lift where it was connected in the blueprint, but as soon as you place them down in the real world, stuff just didn't go up. I ended up modifying this, and the modified version is going to be used throughout this game, which is just this conveyor belt coming off to the side and then going up.
1 eternity later.
Wait a second, there's no actual reason for me to record a voiceover when I can just tell you what happened. So you've already seen this factory over here. This is where the iron ingots are going in, and these rods are being split because we're going to need them later on as well. But over here, we're sending them into this factory that converts them into screws. Now, if we come all the way back, right about here, iron is being split into, well, 3 lines over here. One of these other lines is converting it into wires. Now, this is possible because of the iron wire recipe, which is amazing. I think it's the most overpowered recipe in the game because it just gets rid of copper as a dependency, like just straight up. The rest of the iron is then going further in and being converted into iron pipes. Well, steel pipes, but we're using the iron pipes recipe. So these look like steel pipes, but they're actually made of iron. At the end over here, we have all 4 of the components that we're gonna need to make our motors. That means we're gonna need a blueprint for the assemblers because all of these blueprints are for the constructors. So where's the blueprint designer? Where did it go? I need this back, okay? I can't live without you, Mr. Blueprint Designer. What would I do if you didn't exist? Give me an assembler. I'm gonna fit... How many should I fit in a single blueprint? Yeah, let's just do 4. So 1, 2. The wiring, I'm gonna do it like this, okay? There is absolutely no reason for me to do the wiring any other way than this. Top one connects to the top one and bottom one connects to the bottom one. But this isn't fun. This isn't fun like those ones. I need this to be fun. How do I make this fun? I could do this. Okay, we'll figure out the making it pretty later. First, let's assemble these assemblers over here so that they actually fit. There we go. Now, next up, we need to get these inputs up there. How do we do that? The fact that it's actually 2 different inputs is also a pain. Okay, one second. I think I have a solution. Okay. One second. I think I have a solution. So you connect with... Okay, so this one shall just connect with this one over here. All right, and then you can just go straight, right? And obviously, if I just have a couple more, so can you go straight and then into, not this one, that one. Okay, so now we only have 1 more input to manage, and that's also going to be really simple. We just create this, connect you over here, connect you over here, and you shall go straight. Beautiful. Now we need to get this to you. Oh, get rid of this, connect this over here, and there we go. You shall go there and connect with that. Oh my god, I am so happy with this. Can I make it more compact? Should I make it more compact is the real question. So if I do it, I think that would look bad. Let's try and see what it looks like, and if it doesn't look good, then we just get rid of it. Oh no, it does not look bad at all. It looks good. It's gonna clip as it takes stuff up, but it's gonna look so good when looked at from like this side. And of course, we need to also handle the outputs. That's gonna be done really easily. Both of you can bring your outputs down here. What if I want the outputs and the inputs to be on the same side so I can place them perpendicular to the belts, basically? Okay, I'm gonna rotate these mergers, and that's basically it. Give me the output towards me. All right, that's 4 assemblers. Input go here in the bottom 2, and outputs are here. Lovely. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to make this pretty. Almost, guys, almost. Okay, 2 pillars here. Why is that thing flickering? I don't like it when stuff flickers. Oh my god, that flickering is so annoying. What can I do? Is there a wall? Can I place a wall over here? I hope so. If you don't see it, it doesn't exist, right? It's over here as well. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. Now let's also connect some power over here. So this is gonna be 1 and 2. Loving these new animations, even though these make the frames drop. Oh god, okay. Now the only question left is, where do I actually place this? I don't want to place this here, but if I just place it 4 in the air. That would be good. So let's do that. Let's give this some room. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not gonna fit over here. Surprisingly, it kind of did. Let's bring it as far over here as possible. There we go. If it's clipping a little bit over there, it doesn't matter, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Wow. So that's 4 assemblers making rotors, but we actually need 5. But in our brain, 5 is not a number, so we're gonna do 8 instead. Yeah, if it's not overkill, then it just doesn't exist, okay? 1 and 2 over here. Let's connect these straight. And by connecting these straight over here, that will let us create these splitters. 1 splitter and 2 splitters. Let's assign the rotors. We need to copy paste everything. And finally, of course, we need to connect the power. Now, if everything is connected properly, these should all turn green. Well, those ones did. Wait. No, they did not. Oh, never mind. They're working. Things are going in. These ones did not turn green because obviously no one connected these over here. Apparently, that's an invalid shape. How dare you, sir? I wonder, can I connect these directly with that? With straight belts? It turns out I can. Great. Now, let me just get rid of this setup because I thought of something else. We have a lot of empty room over here that I want to use. Okay, I hate to do this. I'm so sorry. Sir, just leave, please. Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave. Yeah, sorry. Goodbye. Alright, this thing I'm gonna place right about here. And the reason for this is fairly simple. You're just gonna connect with this, and you are gonna connect with that. Oh, no. No, we cannot have clipping. Okay, that's much better. Much better and much prettier. Now, these ones need to make stators. And as far as power is concerned, we'll just connect it with that same pole over there. Hey, there we go. Great. That means our rotors and stators are both done. Time for some push-ups.
5 minutes later.
All right, so just one more needed over here, and let me just make sure it's aligned. And yes, that is good. I don't think we needed to raise this one. So let me get rid of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one input straight over here. And the other one might need a bit of raising. Can't be curved. And it can't be straight. Never mind, it can be straight. Okay, lovely. Lovely. And these final ones are going to be making motors. So that's motors 1, 2, 3, 4, and power. So connect this with that. Great. And the output is this way, so I'm just gonna flip that. And in order to flip it, I do need to basically do this output connection again. So I'm gonna need a merger that outputs to the right over here and there. Now, what were we gonna do with this? I have no idea. I think the first thing we need to do is send it to the dimensional depot, and we can figure something out later. Now, sadly, I don't think I had the brains back then when I created all of this to make it as like part of the world grid. I did not hold control when I placed down my first foundation. So we're not going to connect both of these, at least not yet. I'm going to be honest, this was the biggest factory that we have built so far. It has a ton of constructors. It actually has more constructors than everything we have built over there, right? Yeah. Also, look at that. I built that. It looks bad. It uploads everything that's made of copper. Anyway, what was I talking about? This has been fun. I have a message for the 30-40% of you guys who watch these videos till the end. You should subscribe. Here's why. Number 1, so I actually get motivation to make more of these. Number 2, So YouTube actually shares some of the money with me instead of pocketing it all. Oh, and because I need to know that you're actually real and not just a bot. I'm gonna be honest, like I do think you're a bot. As I stand up here, figuring out a way to make a nice little thumbnail for this video, I kind of remember that I don't really have a plan right now. 1 second, guys. We need to make adaptive control unit, right? And this needs computers. And modular engines do not need computers, they need motors. And the rubber. Okay. Should we make computers over here or at the refinery? We need to bring the rubber here anyway, so we might as well bring the plastic over as well, right? Or we might as well bring the computers over. You see that? No, wait, no, not that. You can't see it from here. Somewhere that away is the refinery. Okay, now I'm confused. Now I'm very confused on what I want to do. Anyway, that's future me's problem. I'll decide on something and do that. And then you guys have to watch it. Bye!